Welcome to 2dview. Knowing about the workflow of 2dview is indispensable to get the whole benefits of 2dview and use it in a much more efficient way. Let's see the generalized workflow of a VFX studio with 2dview. Let's start with the creation of the show. The show can be created by piping in all the required data corresponding to that show. Once the show has been created, you can ingest shots and tasks into it. The CSV ingestion supports ingesting as many tasks and shots on the fly. This makes the ingestion process painless and hassle-free. Compose a CSV file by referring to the sample CSV and push it to the 2dview. Don't worry if there are any errors in the CSV files. The errors are highlighted before ingestion itself, and you can easily fix them without editing the CSV file. Sit back and relax as the ingestion goes on. You will be notified once the ingestion gets completed. Please note that the ingested shots will be in an offline state and will be not visible or available for work to the artist. This stage is known as the bidding or planning stage. The supervisors along with producers could plan for the best possible milestone to complete the project or package by allocating the right resource and time with a convenient budget for the client proposal. If you find this method of scheduling and allocation tiresome or uninteresting, you can use the Gantt chart, which depicts all the tasks graphically in a timeline, and you can reassign, trim, schedule in a much effectual and effortless way. After the bidding, the required details could also be exported as a CSV file and shared through mail to the corresponding client for approval. After a green light from the client, the shots can be changed from offline to online. Upon changing the shot from offline to online, the artist will be notified immediately through notification and email. They could access their tasks, scope of work, and other necessary details through their task page. The artist will start their work by changing the status from not started to work in progress. Every status updated by the artist will be notified across the platform. There are many work statuses available for different work stages, and you could also create your custom work status in the admin panel. When the task gets completed, the artist will publish their work through the 2dview connector tool or directly from the respective software. In the case of publishing through the connector, the task will be transcoded and will be published as a render into the platform. If you don't want to expose the content to the internet, the studio could make use of the web publishing option, where the local or the uploaded rendered path, along with the workspace and tag, could be added as inputs while publishing. This helps the reviewers in spotting the location of the task path and proceeding with reviewing the content. Here, they can also provide notes for each version of the published tasks. The supervisors are shared with the playlist, which composes of tasks collected from the necessary artist. The supervisor, without any hassle, can dive directly into the internal playlist and give necessary feedback using the screening module. The feedback is immediately notified to the artist through notifications, and they can access them through their versions page. After addressing the feedback, the artist will publish another version similar to the previous one. This process will be in a loop till the task gets approved. After the internal approval, the task is shared with the corresponding client through the external playlist for reviewing purposes. The client will be also provided with a screening module identical to the supervisors. Clients could also add feedback or approve the task, which would reflect the status of the task respectively. In the meanwhile, dashboard, reports, timesheets can be used to assess the status of the ongoing project, performance of the artists, overall studio status, artist availability, etc., and the auto-populated daybook helps in managing deadlines, which will be extremely supportive in managing projects and artists. Also, you could use the platform for invoicing by downloading the financial report. The same process is followed for every task, and upon finishing the whole project, the project is archived. Hope this explains the general workflow of a VFX studio with 2dview. See you in another informative video.